I'm feeling really tired. I'm really overwhelmed right now.
I'm just so stressed. I don't know what to do.
I used to love hanging out with my friends. Now I don't feel like doing anything.
I just don't want to get out of bed.
My thoughts, they're going all over the place.
I can't believe what people are saying on social media.
I feel isolated from everyone.
In the US, we've seen an increase in the number of adolescents reporting poor mental health. 1/3 of teens in America report experiencing poor mental health, and 1 in 7 teens struggle with some type of mental illness. It's crucial to check in with your mental well-being, and we want to talk about the things we can do and resources available to support one another and anyone struggling with their mental health.
As we enter our teens, there is so much changing. Our bodies and our brains change, we are becoming more independent, and we are heading to adulthood. It's exciting, but it can also be very stressful.
That's right, and it's also at this developmental stage that signs of mental health conditions often emerge. We know that roughly half of people with a mental health condition during their life start seeing symptoms before the age of 14. But many symptoms aren't noticed until some years later. A newer development in mental health in teens and young adults is social media. While it can be a great way to stay connected, it can also be a place where online bullying and comparing your life to others can have negative effects and increase feelings of isolation. We know that with all mental health concerns, if you get help early on, you will be better able to get through your teen years and prepare for life as a young adult.
That's why we all need to be able to talk about mental health. The more we feel comfortable talking about mental health, the more likely we are to be able to identify conditions and get connected to resources and get help.
Absolutely. Let's start with a few questions and some open conversations. What does mental health mean to you? And do you think there is stigma, any kind of reaction or judgment from friends, classmates, families, or even society when it comes to seeking help with mental health?
Whenever I'm upset about something, it tends to affect just my everyday life with maybe just like sleep and focusing on my schoolwork and not wanting to hang out with friends. And it made me realize how important mental health is.
Teen years are super stressful, whether it be school, friends, or social media. So I think it's super important that we always speak out, even if it is one of our close friends or us ourselves.
What will help with the stigma around mental health is just helping provide a safe space for people, whether you know them really well or you don't, and just giving them that option to talk to you and to express how they're feeling, even if you maybe not being totally comfortable with expressing it yourself, but being there for others.
I understand that as a male, it can be very uncomfortable and awkward and hard to trust people or discuss your feelings with other people, especially because you may be seen as weak or something stupid along the lines of that. But if you need help, you should seek help, because it's going to do more damage to you than holding it all in and letting it explode out someday.
Hearing these testimonials makes me realize that none of us are alone in this narrative. It's important for each of us to check in with ourselves, our friends, and our classmates about our mental health. Mental health is just as crucial as our physical health.
No one is alone. Help and support can come from your parents, family, friends, school counselors, and of course, your healthcare team.
I think there are probably a lot of people who aren't sure about how to take the first step to talk to someone and get help, or maybe they're just scared. How do we start?
It's so true. If you are feeling differently, maybe you don't enjoy what you used to, you're feeling sad, your grades have dropped, or you're just unable to focus, it's time to talk to an adult you trust. It may feel uncomfortable, but remember, you are not alone in how you feel. Talking to someone about how you're feeling is the first step to getting the guidance, support, and treatment you need to manage your mental health. If you can't think of anyone, there are also phone, text, and chat resources, and many support groups available.
Okay, everyone, now we know we're not alone, and that now is the time to check in with yourself and your mental health.
If you or someone you know needs help, please reach out to one of these resources.